nos toca hablar primero con... Este es el más cercano, supongo, ¿no? El que me sale marcado será el más cercano. Probablemente. Vale, uno lo tenemos aquí.
I will get you every last copper, with interest. Give me a week, please.
Horson's no banker. He's an honest man. You pay on time, you get protection. You don't pay...
Help!
What you hollering for, stupid wench? What are you hoping for? A knight in shining armour?
Close enough.
Justo.
Keep out of this, greyhead, not your concern.
Largo de aquí.
Now listen. You might have 2 swords, but there's 4 of us.
Y...
Yeah, 4 men collecting tribute from 1 washerwoman. Don't think I have much to fear.
Best think again.
Mierdecillas. Hijos de puta. Te toca a ti. A tomar por culo. ¿Qué tal?
Covered in blood, all of it. So much work for naught.
No need to thank me. It was nothing.
Sorry. Don't get me wrong, I'm grateful, but everything I had,
Vaya,
I just lost.
pobre. Tengo que preguntarte sobre
Don't you
Jaskier.
remember? We've met.
I don't... Wait, I know you. You're that witcher I near clobbered with a vase when... Well...
When you kicked Dandelion out, through the balcony. Actually, he's the reason I'm here. Know where he is?
Probably out whoring. That horse pheasant. That lying scoundrel.
Ouch. What did he do to get your goat?
Same thing as ever. Prize bullshitter came back
Yeah.
saying it was till death do we part this time. And no more than a week passed before I spotted him in Harbourside, strolling with some trollop on his arm. 'Twas the last straw. All those questions about the washerwomen at the bathhouse, then this. I beat him black and blue and threw him out on his ear.
¿Con quién andaba?
This woman he was with in the harbor. Who was she?
Claimed she was his niece from Covere. Ha! Horvere, more likely. Corset so tight her eyes were popping out her head. His too, come to think of it. An artist or a whore. Doesn't much matter as they're one in the same.
Qué bestia.
Thanks for your help.
Muy bien.
Listen, when I find Dandelion, anything I should tell him?
No. I mean, tell him he's a two-faced snake, but it would be nice if he dropped by.
Ah, muy bien. Perfecto. Dentro.
Welcome, welcome. Do come in.
¿En serio?
I'm a friend of Dandelion's, looking for Elial.
You've come to the right spot. How might I be of service? Need something shortened? Patch your trousers, darn your socks.
You Elial?
Yes. Now pick your jaw up off the floor.
Sorry, I thought Elial was one of Dandelion's girlfriends.
Oh, so it's that. Wait here.
¿Qué me estás contando? Oh my god. Es un travelo.
So you're...
Elial.
¿En serio?
Did you and Dandelion...
Qué fuerte, ¿no?
How did you two meet?
I met him one night in a tavern.
Qué máquina.
Lying drunk.
¿Y después?
What happened?
What do you think? We spoke.
That's it.
I'm
Con lo
not
mujeriego que
sure
parece,
what
pues
you're
así que le va todo.
getting, but I should make
Qué
one
máquina,
thing
¿no?
clear. Men don't interest me. Told him that as well.
Entonces,
Luckily, Dandelion's an open-minded fellow. We had a lovely evening. He became a loyal customer afterwards.
¿Por qué te vistes de esa forma?
Why do I dress up? As a child, I dreamt of becoming a Doppler when I grew up.
Bueno, esa de la dudo.
Discovered clothing. Costumes can express all the complexities of one's personality. I'm a Redanian countess one day, a dockside thug the next. That is true freedom. Have you never thought to become someone else? Even for a moment? Must be horribly boring being a witcher all the time.
Es lo que la toca. Sí, sí, es lo que la toca. ¿Cuándo viste por última vez?
I tried many times to talk him into a decent doublet. Sadly, he'd only come in to get a button rear fixed or a hole patched.
When did you last see him?
Some time ago. He brought in one of Zoltan's jerkins, insisted I sew on an extra pocket. Odd as requests go, I had the distinct feeling he'd actually come to talk.
¿De qué
What did
hablasteis?
you and Dandelion talk about? He asked about anything in particular?
Let me think. Had an ordinary chat, really. Although, indeed, he did keep asking about Kalkstein. If Dandelion and I hadn't laid our cards on the table at the start, I might have suspected he had a history with the alchemist. He spoke like a lovesick beau. In fact, he desperately wished to meet with him.
Kalkstein's in Novigrad? Wouldn't mind seeing him myself.
You're too late, I fear. The witch hunters nabbed him recently, burned him at the stake in Hierarch Square. But as he perished, all the goings-on impressive. Fiery beasts circled his pyre, then rose into the sky and exploded to form letters.
Really? What did they spell?
Radovid sucks flaccid cock.
Toma ya. Vale, pues
Thanks for your
gracias.
help, and nice to meet you.
I can help with much more. If you need new trousers or a vest, you know where to find me.
Vale. Estupendo. Uno menos. Vamos para allá. Giramos y se supone que está por aquí. Pero guardias. Tenemos guardias. ¿Qué estará pasando?
This Baronet's Lavallette's villa.
Shouldn't interest you. The Baroness don't mingle with just anyone.
Don't worry.
Ya.
I'm here to see your chambermaid, Molly.
Out of the way. Baroness is riding out. Be gone.
Ajá. Voy a tener que partiros la boca.
Greetings, Witcher. Must admit it's curious to see you here. I don't quite believe in coincidences.
Geralt of Rivia, slayer of monsters, and my son.
You're right, General. My visit's no accident. I'm looking for someone.
There's no one here who wishes to see you. Captain, this man is not to enter. Forgive me, Morvran, but I've lost my appetite for the races.
Vaya.
Kill a woman's son and appear at her doorstep? My. I thought witches had better survival skills than that.
Looking for a girl named Molly. Heard she works here.
I fear your information's out of date. Molly no longer works here.
Ah. ¿Dónde puedo
Seem to know who
encontrarla?
Molly is. You also know she doesn't work here anymore. Know where I can find her, maybe?
This time of day? Probably sipping punch and considering which horse to bet on.
Not in the mood for jokes.
I jest you not. After Arian's demise, Luis's nephew came to pay his respects. Got one glance of Molly and, well, they wed soon after. They now await his inheritance. With the Baroness's son dead, the estate will go to the nephew and Lady Latar, known until recently simply as Molly.
All right, so where'll I find the newly minted Lady Latar?
Our dear little Molly has a new passion, horse racing. To my knowledge, she should be at Countess Vegelbud's villa right now. That's exactly where I'm going. Since you stripped me of Louise's company, perhaps you'd agree to come along.
No, iré yo solito.
Very well. Perhaps I can convince you to join me later at the races. I shall keep an eye out for you.
Bien, lo tendré en cuenta. Perfecto. Pues venga, vamos. Vale, pues parece que ya hemos llegado. Perdón. Está por aquí detrás. Subiendo por las escaleras, quédate aquí, sardinilla. Vamos a hablar con aquí el personal. Al final sí que voy a tener que estar con este tipo.
Not that hard. It's not exactly a small concealed hovel.
I must say, of all the creatures in this region, I find steeds most intriguing. Horses interest you at all, Witcher?
All the same to me. Call each one I ride Roach.
Strange. The grey is Cantarella, sired by Jaskier, the champion from Vol.
Yeah. Gray's a good color. Even looks good on horses.
My coin's on the black stallion, Nemrod, purest Nilfgaardian stock.
Surprised he didn't salute you, General. Seems
Mucho sobre caballos.
I find them to be far more honest than men. Must say, I'm curious how you manage in the saddle, Witcher.
Mostly just try to stay in it.
What would you say to a little race?
Not what I came here for.
Don't make me beg, Witcher. Tell you what, win, and I shall give you my finest saddle. Made in Nilfgaard proper of beautifully tanned leather.
Eso sí que me interesa.
Wouldn't mind seeing if your knowledge of horses translates into riding skills.
Ha! Splendid! In that case, you must choose a mount.
Preferiría correr con mi caballo. Me voy a quedar con Cantarella.
Think I'll take the gray mare.
In that case, I shall try my luck on the Zeracanian Bay. The horses are saddled. Let's begin.
Espero que sean igual de rápidos.
Go, go.
Acknowledge it, Witcher. I'm the superior rider.
I'll acknowledge your Roach proved faster. Congratulations.
Ah, look! Lady Latar has just arrived.
Cago en la puta.
The woman formerly known as Molly. There she stands.
Right. Thanks.
I shall be here for a time. Find me if you'd like to ride back to the city together.
No, lo que quiero es la silla. Quiero la fucking silla. De montar. Me cago en ti, me cago en ti. A ver. Es que me he salido sin querer, tío. Qué rabia. Primero, tú. Tú. Joder. Me va a dejar. Bueno, pues vamos a hablar con la tía. Tú, Molly.
Who do you favor, milady?
Can't decide between the black stallion and the grey mare. Keep going back and forth, back and forth. Sorry, don't believe we've been introduced.
I'm Geralt.
Geralt! That Geralt! The one Dandelion's rescued time and time again?
No, creo. En realidad yo siempre lo salvé a él.
Except it's the other way around. I'm always saving him.
Mean to say it weren't Dandelion saved you in Flotsam by severing your noose with an arrow from 100 paces?
What? Dandelion couldn't. Never mind. Any idea where our master archer might be at the moment?
No. Sadly, I haven't got a clue. We've not seen each other in ages. Ever since I became Lady Latard, it's been nothing but balls, banquets, and other such...
Yeah.
What's it? Congregations. Awful tiring, all this. But... or maybe his sister could help you. Such a nice girl.
¿Eres consciente de que no tiene ninguna hermana?
Sure he does. Saw him himself. Funny, she don't look like him at all. Blonde, for starters. Maybe different fathers.
Sí, sí. Qué inocente.
Different mothers, too.
Maybe. But you could see he cares for her. Looks after her. The way he carried her packages and...
Know where I can find her, Dandelion's sister?
I know. Whenever I asked Dandelion when we'd visit her, he'd grow all quiet and then change the subject.
¿Recuerdas la última conversación?
Remember your last conversation with Dandelion?
Of course. He came to borrow some coin for a barge.
What? Why do you need a barge?
To take me on a romantic cruise of the canals by the light of the moon. Said there'd be strawberries and that wine with the bubbles, and he'd sing me arias. But I've not seen him since.
Pues te timo, tía.
Thanks,
Gracias.
Molly.
Wait, before you go, I've got a request. Dandelion told me once he'd show me his etchings, but he never did. I'd so like to see them.
Won't be too hard to convince him. He loves showing off those etchings to anyone he can.
Oh, that's wonderful! Thanks, and good luck to you on your search.
Menudo personaje. No puedo ir por aquí. Vale, pues a ver. Tenemos que volver a Novigrado. Bueno, vamos al siguiente, que es Marabella, que la tenemos por aquí. ¿Tiene una guardería o algo así?
Excuse me, I'm looking for Marabella.
Marabella.
I am she. Wait outside, class is in session.
Bueno, esperaré.
I'll wait.
It won't take long. It turns.
Recoge vuestras cosas y iros a casa. Muy bien. Ya ha cambiado. Había que dejar que acabase de hablar y ya está.
Now can we talk?
Yes. What do you want?
I know you saw Dandelion recently.
Oh yes. Longest afternoon of my life.
He read you his poems?
No. He perused the illustrated guide to fungi.
Maybe... No. Won't even try to guess why he wanted to do that.
Mold. That was his interest. When his hand abandoned my knee to point at a figure of penicillium, I knew the fire between us had died. Permanently.
Vaya. Escribió un poema
Found a
sobre ti.
poem Dandelion wrote about you. Portrayed you as an unusually talented individual.
Really? Did he mention my poetry? Horses have always fascinated me. I've always longed to extol their noble beauty. Did you see any of my work at Dandelion's? Mere exercises, true, but I'd be curious to know what you thought of them.
No. Didn't see any.
Gee up! A snaky whip rose skyward. Jee-haw! Crack! She reined the beast in.
¿Cojones?
The stallion danced betwixt her thighs. Lava bathed its chinny chin.
Sorry, don't know much about poetry. See Dandelion after the fungus incident?
No. I even considered granting him another chance. His heart of hearts is pure gold. He simply needs a bit more discipline in his life. But he never came back to see me. So I thought if it's done, it's done.
Ya.
Thanks for your help. Farewell.
Menuda colgada. Esta es la que le puso las riendas. Muy bien está el personal. Vale. Pues nos queda uno.